Okay, tonight for homework you're going to be doing some algebraic expressions. You don't have to worry about coming up with a solution. We just want you to write a really good expression that explains what you're looking for using this information down the side. Now these are the ones that we did today in class. You will be having a page that looks like this for homework that has similar problems up here. Remember, you're going to look at the information here to help you on the side. Then you'll also be using these what's my rule charts over here to figure out which expression would be best down here. Look at them closely because a lot of them are similar to each other and you want to make sure that you look at them closely. I'll show you on what we did today to help you out. Alright, so here the question is, if a submarine dives 150 feet, then it will be traveling at a depth of how many feet? Remember to use your information over here, and you know that the depth is already x feet. So you've got x feet and then another 150 feet. So what you'll do is simply write x plus 150 feet. Okay, and that would be what your answer would be. Don't need to solve it. Number 6 was the floor is divided into 5 equal size areas for gym class. Each class has a playing area of how many feet squared? Remember again to use this over here. The gym floor has an area of a squared feet. You don't know if it's 10 square feet, 100 square feet, 200 square feet, 1,000,000 square feet. You have no idea. It's a. But you do know that they're going to divide this into 5 equal parts. So you want to think about how you might write that. Okay? And we talked about that several different ways today in class about dividing A by 5 like this. You could write it like that. Or because you know the reciprocal of 5 is 1/5, you could do 1/5 of A. And remember, when I put two numbers together like this, like the 1, 5 and the variable A, that means multiplication. Okay? So that would be the answer for that. Either one would be fine. Then 7, remember, was a little bit tricky. I'm going to show you that one again because it has a couple steps. The charge for a book that is D days overdue is how many cents? Now look over here to help you out. A library charges 10 cents for each overdue book. It adds an additional charge of 5 cents per day for each overdue book. So you've got to think of this, that you have the days that it's due, 5 cents per day, plus 10 cents just for being overdue. So you could write it like this, you could write it like this, the 10 cents plus the 5 times D. You could write D times 5, however you'd like to, but this is the idea of the expression. Remember again, when you have 5 and D right next to each other, 5D, that means D 5 times, or 5 times D. Okay? Excellent. And then the other thing you're going to be having to do for homework tonight is looking at the what's my rule. Now some of them can get tricky, and I want to remind you to always look down and make sure it doesn't just work for the first couple, but all the way down. Remember today we looked at 5 becomes 1, 4 becomes 0, -1 becomes -5, 1 becomes -3, 2 becomes -2. All of those are subtract 4 from x to get y. And you can even write equals y if that helps. Okay? Then down here for part B, you just have to pick which expression would make the most sense. Always look through them all. You're trying to solve for y, right? And you want to do, you're subtracting 4 from x. So it's not x divided by 5. It's not 4 minus x. It's x minus 4. So you just circle that. All right? Good luck with your homework. I hope this helps.